हेलो एंड वेलकम टू अनदर रिफ्रेशिंग वीडियो जहाँ पर आज हम बात करेंगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 एक्सरसाइज 2.2। पिछले वीडियो में हमने देखा था कि कैसे वी कैन फाइंड आउट द रिलेशन बिटवीन द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ द पॉलिनॉमियल एंड द ज़ीरोज़ ऑफ द पॉलिनॉमियल। इस वीडियो में अब हम डिस्कस करेंगे नेक्स्ट थिंग where we are given the sum and the product and we have to actually find out the quadratic polynomial. So ये है आपका क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 फ्रॉम एक्सरसाइज 2.2। वेरी गुड। चलिए स्टार्ट करें। लेट्स जस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर। क्वेश्चन को बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना होता है सो दैट देयर इज़ नो डाउट इन आवर माइंड। You are asked find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and the product of its zeros respectively. So here if you can see you are told this thing that you have the first thing. So आप देखिए पहला लिखा है sum, that is why we will consider this 1/4 as our sum, and since you are told product, so we'll be considering this -1 as our product. So यहाँ तक तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. That's good. Now if you can recall what was the general form of your quadratic polynomial. So as we discussed earlier, it is ax square plus bx plus c. Very good. So here if you can see you are told that the sum is 1/4. So sum is equals to 1/4. And we are also aware of this thing that the formula of the sum of the zeros is minus b by a. That's correct. So minus b by a is equals to 1/4. And if you can see you are told the product is 1. That means it is going to be c by a equals to -1. As you can see you are told here. So हमने क्या किया, क्वेश्चन को जनरल फॉर्म के अकॉर्डिंग हमें फिगर आउट करना है. So as you can see you are told the sum is 1/4. So we wrote minus b by a as 1/4 and the product is given to you as -1. So we wrote c by a equal to 1. Now there are two ways to do this. I'll do the way which is done in the book and then एक और जो टाइप है वो हम आपको बता देंगे. So अगर आप यहाँ पर देखें we have to basically rationalize thing. Rationalize as in कि आप यहाँ देख रहे हैं a की वैल्यू according to sum should be 4 if we just compare the ratios here. But अगर आप यहाँ देख रहे हैं here you have 1 because in a way it is -1/1. So to make it equal we can do one thing. यहाँ पर 4 से multiply कर सकते हैं on the product and the numerator side. So we'll be having -4/4. The benefit of it is as soon as you have equated the values of a in your sum side as well as on the product side, so from this you can say कि यहाँ पर भी a की वैल्यू 4 आ रही है और यहाँ पर भी a की वैल्यू 4 है. That means ultimately we can say that the value of a turns out to be 4. Then b की वैल्यू क्या है, तो माइनस b की वैल्यू अगर 1 है, so we want the value of b, so we can write it as -1. That is correct too. And from here we can figure out c की वैल्यू है -4. So c is equals to -4. So we got the values of a, b and c. Now we'll be simply substituting the values here in the general form. So we'll get 4x square minus 1x or simply -x minus 4. So this is your quadratic polynomial whose sum is 1/4 and the product is -1. I hope you understood this. This was one of the method. ये बहुत easy है where we are simply finding out the values of a, b and c and we'll be just substituting the values in the general form. That's it. There's another method as well. So here if you can see, I'll just write it here and I'll change the color so that we don't have any confusion or something. So it's not that complicated as well. Here if you can see, you're told that the sum is 1 by 4 है ना. So sum 1 by 4 matlab alpha plus beta is given to you as 1 by 4. That's your sum. And you are told that the product, that means I'll write down here first. So the product, that is alpha multiplied by beta, is given to you as -1. Now there's a form that you need to learn, that is x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha multiplied by beta. Okay, सिर्फ इतनी सी बात है. So here if you can see, you have only x square minus alpha plus beta. Now what is the value of alpha plus beta? We are aware of this thing, that it is 1 by 4. That's correct. So we'll simply write down 1 by 4, and here we have to write x as well plus alpha beta. What is the value of alpha beta? That is alpha multiplied by beta, that is -1. So I'll write down -1 here. So this gives me x square minus x by 4 minus 1. I can find out the LCM as well. So that will give me 4 x square minus x minus 4 upon 4, and I can simply equate it with 0, so that I'll be left with only, I can just remove this if you want. That's it. So that will be my quadratic polynomial. So this is what you are asked. So I hope you understood this. So either way, you will find the same thing, like it's going to be 4x square minus x minus 4 here as well as here. दोनों तरफ आपका सेम ही आंसर आएगा. There is no difference. Let's do the next one as well. एक और क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं. So here we have root 2 and 1 by 3. So again the same thing. This root 2 is the sum and 1 by 3 is the product. I have chosen this because यहाँ पर roots हैं. Although root हो या ना हो, it doesn't matter at all. The thing is कि आपको सिर्फ either you can choose this method that we did according to the examples, or you can do the other one. Whichever you feel is better, you can choose. Okay. So let's do this question again. So in the very similar manner you can do the remaining parts, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and जल्दी से इसको कर लेते हैं. So according to the book करते हैं पहले. So sum is given to you as minus b by a, and that is root 2, and the product was c by a, and that's equals to 1 by 3. Again, just to rationalize, we have to multiply 3 on both sides so as to get 3 root 2 upon 3 here. So with this I'll get the value of a as, that's correct, 3, b as minus 3 root 2, and c as, c will be 1. You're already aware of this thing. We have discussed this earlier. आपने पहले भी देखा था. So I don't think so आपको प्रॉब्लम होनी चाहिए. a की वैल्यू will be from here, b की value will be from here, and c will be from here. And as we are already aware of this thing, general form is ax square plus bx plus c. I'll substitute the value in it and I'll get 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. That's your quadratic polynomial. That is the required thing. So I'll leave the next part for you as your homework. Try to do these questions, and if you have any doubt or something, make sure to ask in the comment section, and try this b part in the other method as well. This is the direct method that you can try. So ये भी बहुत आसान है. You are going to get the very same answer. Just have to try it once. If you have any query or something, do make sure to comment. Make sure to like the video if you find it helpful. सब्सक्राइब द चैनल। अगर आपने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो मेक श्योर टू सब्सक्राइब इट and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, keep studying, keep learning. Bye bye.